Hello everybody, it's Holly, and today I'm really excited because I am going to be doing a review on Fantasy Life for the 3DS, which came out in the US and Europe, I think on the 26th of September, and I think that because that's when I could get my hands on it. But it was actually released in Japan in 2012, which is ridiculous because that was so long, that was like almost 2 years ago, so crazy. But Fantasy Life was made by Level 5, who also created Ni no Kuni. As a person who loves games like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon, the real life simulation ones where you just sort of plod along, like, you know what I mean, like slow-paced games. And I also love games like Skyrim and The Legend of Zelda and the puzzles kind of strategy you need. I find it very hard to find a game that sits nicely in the middle. I think we all have that with something. We wish there was a game that sat right in the middle of what we like. For me, I'm either playing a really cutesy simulation game, which is very slow, or something extremely adventurous and ambitious, like Skyrim and The Legend of Zelda, as I just said. Upon discovering the game, I found out there are 12 different lives, and when I say lives, I mean there are 12 different classes, you know, so you have your combat ones, which are mage, paladin, mercenary, and hunter, but then you also have collecting classes like a miner and a woodcutter and an angler. And you may be thinking, why would any game need this many class types? Because I did as well, and I didn't really understand how you would get use from each individual one. But for one, the world is absolutely huge, and everything you do is linked to another life. So as a mage, I am constantly using up potions, like constantly. So a good thing for me to do would be to become an alchemist so I can make them myself. I don't have to buy them anymore. Or if you're a mercenary and your armor is the one you got given at the start and it's getting a bit shabby and it's not benefiting you anymore, then become a blacksmith and create your own. Like, it's so simple, and all of these lives link together, and you need one to kind of do another. You have a house and you want to decorate it, but you can't seem to find any furniture that you really like or that you would really see you putting in your room. Then become a carpenter and just make it yourself. You can change your life at any time, so you get to choose at the start what you want to start off as. I chose a mage. But what does this mean? It means that your life master has changed, so the person that coaches you through the job, I'm going to call them classes for now, that coaches you through the class and allows you to proceed to being fledgling or an apprentice, adept, expert, and you also have class challenges that you can turn in. So because I'm now a miner, this is what I'm majoring as. So there are 3 different types of quest. There are the class challenges, which I just described, so they just basically help you become more advanced in your current life and give you new skills and perks. There are the Flutter's requests. Now Flutter is a little butterfly who kind of leads you through the story. It's the person that forces you to go through the story. You can do it at any time, but if you do something that is worth 100 bliss points, then you can get a perk, and you can choose from 22, I believe. So you can have extra storage, or you can have a thing called life with pets, which is where you have a pet and it helps you fight. Get the perk where you can have a hairdresser and she can change your hair, etc. So it's worth doing it just for that, but also she helps you progress through the story. And the third and final type of quest is just the normal townsfolk one. So you might get someone that asks you to pick them 5 apples and they'll give you 200 gold, or dosh as it's known in game, 200 gold for it. So there's 3 different types of quests, and they're all very unique and very interesting. There are so many different areas in the game, and I'm gonna put a little map right here. You've got like all the different extremes. You've got Mount Snow Peak, which is a very snowy, icy, dangerous mountain. You have a volcano, which is inside that mountain. You have the grassy plains, the beach, Voodoo Town, really cool. The beach, which is based on Spain. On the more technical side, the max level is 100, but there is an expansion. On the more technical side, the max level is 100. I am level 22 right now, and I have to say it's not just as easy as getting to level 100. You know, I played for 17 hours and I'm level 22. Now, you compare this to games like Skyrim. I mean, okay, it might take you that long on Skyrim, but things like MapleStory, you can get to level 22 in like an hour and a half. It's not difficult. However, if you do find it too easy, there is an expansion which increases the max level to 200 and also gives you new life ranks, also other things like a new area open. It's only £7.20. It gives you a lot, and there's already a lot in the game, so they're giving you a lot more. You can increase your stats when you level up. Now, the thing with levels is, and I was confused and for ages I was scared, you have levels, so you level up normally, you get XP from monsters or certain tasks or etc. It's very, very general. Say if you did 15 levels as a mage, when you switched your life, you would go straight right down to 0. No, it doesn't do that. It stays exactly the same. Your level will remain the same no matter what life. I just wanted to clear that up, just in case anyone was also scared of that. I don't actually remember it being explained in game, but I thought for a while that I would have to start all over again. You can increase your stats when you level up, which is really cool. And it tells you what each sort of row is good for. So as a mage, you would put it into intelligence and luck. For me, the thing about this game that really captures my heart is the fact that it's your life and you do what you want. That, you know, you can have 2 pets, you can have 3 pets. Get your hair dyed by a lady who will dye your hair and dye your clothes for you. It's so up to you what you do. There is no wrong life. Whatever you do, you're going to be running around doing stuff. It doesn't matter if you are an angler, so like a fisher. You're still going to be running around just as much as someone who is a mercenary. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. And you can just do your own thing. It's like in Animal Crossing, you do have a lot of free reign over what you do. Another thing is the co-op mode, which is an absolute godsend. Basically, you can play online with your friends. You can have up to 3 people in a party, including yourself, so you can have 2 other members with you. And you can run around and you can go to all the areas. You can do quests, but you can't turn them in unless you're in your own town. All the towns are the same. Live co-op on a 3DS, which they don't normally implement unless it's for like a console or something like that. The fact you can do that is amazing, and I did it the other day and it's so fluent, and it's amazing being able to fight with other people and you know, talking to each other like, right, we need to do this, we need to get this. So yeah, overall, I would give this game a huge 10 out of 10 because I think it's probably one of the best games I've ever played and I will probably ever play. You can buy it from Amazon for $7.99 or you can get it from the eShop for £35. It depends if you want to wait or not, and I waited just because I bought into the hype, but you never actually know. So I was like, yeah, I'll wait for it, whatever. I'll let my brain sizzle for a bit. So yes, I would give Fantasy Life a complete 10 out of 10 because it is so personal and so relatable, and you can take it as slow or as quickly as you want. The story is nice, it's very light-hearted. If you enjoy these videos, then please let me know. I would love to hear your opinion because I really like doing these kind of videos, and although my intention with this channel was not to sit down and do a talking video, I do genuinely think this game deserves a review. So, thank you for watching, guys. Bye!